Hi, I'm Nicole Narkis with Anchored in Faith Wealth Management, and today we're going to talk about debt. Sometimes there's a negative connotation that goes along with the word debt, and not all debt is bad. We have our good debts and our bad debts. So if you want to think of debt, the good debts really fall into the category of like your mortgage, student loans, anything that serves a purpose, like a loan for a small business. These are things that likely will go up in value over time. And then if we want to think of our bad debts, those are going to be things with typically a higher interest rate, consumer credit cards, things that likely depreciate value over time. And that's just, they lose value from the moment you purchase them. Now, the question I get asked a lot is, what does an auto loan fall into? So that can actually be a good debt or a bad debt, depending on a couple of factors. First, is the vehicle match what you can afford? If we're not in a position to buy an expensive vehicle, or it has a super high interest rate, it may fall into the bad category. If it is something that we need for work, it could be in the good category. Understanding the difference between good and bad debt can help us overall feel better about the debts that we do have, and just really help with the planning process. So now you're probably asking yourself, where do I go from here? Now that you've learned about good and bad debt, I encourage you to take an assessment and see where you stand with your debts. This could be as simple as just, writing them out on a piece of paper, good and bad. If you're like me, you might want to make a spreadsheet, but if you don't, just write them out. And then take stock and see where you're at, and then take a special notice to those bad debts and ways to improve them.